All right, I figured we'd head out to the shed for a minute. How you doing, chickens? How you doing? All right, I come in here and I'm just about ready to film a Commonwealth flipper video, and look what I got to deal with here. So Blue Ridge Mama's been in here. These are all Coke ornaments. And we got these from Eric OBX Picker. Thank you, Eric. And we got to list all these things. So she came in here to take a bunch of pictures, and she left them here. I'm not complaining, by the way, because she's awesome. But I know she left them here because there's really nowhere to put that many ornaments. So I'm either going to have to take them inside, or this is exactly why I got that second shed. People always ask me all the time. Look, right there, those 4 tubs are all unlisted merchandise, right? So if all that stuff was in the other shed, including the massive death piles I have in my basement, then there'd be plenty more space for a ton more items. I want to make this store much bigger. Plus, I've got Bubba's girlfriend coming down here to do some shipping with Reagan for CommonwealthPicker.com, and to do some more pictures and do a couple other little projects they've been working on for us. And I've got to film a video, and then we've got to do the shipping after that. So there's just not quite enough space in here to do what I want to do. And that shed is coming along, and I can't wait to show you a little bit of an update. We've got a little progress since the last update, so I'm going to show you that today in just a little bit. Plus, I sold a box, an empty box, for $65 plus shipping. Can't wait to show you that and a bunch of other sales. Let's go take a look. All right, I've got everything transferred. Well, not everything. I've got all those ornaments put up. Normally, I keep ornaments inside in a drawer in the eBay cave, but this is just too many, so put the ornaments here. So I had whatever was left in this bin, which was halfway empty, put it over here in this bin, and then what was in this bin, I topped off in here because both of these were only half full. So now I've got 2 bins of those ornaments. That's why I personally don't do SKUs, because I'm always transferring stuff around to make more room. I put items in places that are similar. So all of the X goes here, all of the Y goes here, all of the plush goes there, whatever it is. So, you know, flat stuff that will lay flat goes in that bin. That's kind of my organization. And then this is a catch-all bin. And so I've got a few of those. 1, 2, I've got 4 catch-all bins, kind of hard good stuff and different stuff. And I know if I don't have a particular place for it, I'll put it in those. So this is one of those assist belts, and you know, to transfer somebody, and they're super expensive. Found these at a sale years ago at this point. Sold 3 of them. This is the 4th one, or maybe 5th one, and it finally went on clearance. Been in this store for a long time. Sold for $37 and change plus shipping. I'm probably only into it for $5. These 2 vintage Tennessee mugs came from that massive vintage sale in, you know, Tennessee. The 13-0 National Championship season, 1998 SEC Championship. Those 2 sold really quick after that video aired, and doesn't surprise me after we got them up. Tennessee Volunteers, and that sold for $22 plus shipping. Those, as well as the other sale we've made so far, almost makes all of our money back so far. And we've only listed 4 items from that massive sale. If you haven't seen it, go check it out on Commonwealth Picker. It is crazy. One of my favorite sales of all time. $22 plus shipping. Sold one of those vintage ladies hats. Like, I don't know what you call them. I always call them skull cap hats, but I know that's not what they're called. And we got this up in Minnesota. I don't know if y'all remember those Minnesota sales we went to when me and Bubba went up to VCon, and that was a good time. And we were trying to find things we could bring back, and bought a bunch of these hats, and I think we only have a couple left. This one sold for $21 plus shipping, and I think this is the one of the ones that has the union made tag. It does right there. So $21 plus shipping. I haven't sold an ashtray in a while, and I just sold one, and we had just listed it. Sold pretty darn quick. Got it from Ira at a sale. I don't know if you all remember Ira, but I've bought a few things off of him. He's a local flea market guy, but he sells a lot of times in different places. And he usually gives me really good prices, and he was giving me good prices that day on some stuff. And then I bought these 2 little ashtrays. The other one, I don't know where it is, somewhere over. Oop, I'm gonna break some stuff back there. Better put that back really quick. He sold me 2 ashtrays and a bunch of books. The books will sell for like $70, and then these ashtrays, and he charged me $30 for it, which is normally more than he charges, but I'm like, you know what, this will sell pretty quick. So $18 for this one. The other one's listed for about the same. The books are about $70, so $30 into $100 when it's all said and done. And I'm okay with that because he gives me great deals. So this is a MCM Bovano enamel. I like that one a lot. Pretty cool. Big giant ashtray. How much did it sell for? $18? $19 plus shipping. Okay, that box right there. So that action set, that Nintendo action set sold. I'm gonna go up there and grab it. Now, when I put this on a video the other day, I had some people tell me I was underpricing it, and I actually thought I was overpricing it. And now that I look into it a little bit closer, I am overpricing it. And I had it listed for $75 because I didn't really want it to sell just yet. I thought about maybe using it for some decor out there in the new shed, and if somebody bought it, somebody bought it. But what happened is a viewer said, hey, you know, will you do $65 on it? And I'm like, man, I'm gonna sound like a jerk if I don't do it. It's overpriced already. And so I sold it for $65 plus shipping. But here's why those folks told me they thought it was underpriced, and I kind of get it from their standpoint, but in actuality, it's $65 is about right. There are a couple of different Nintendo boxes that you can get. This is actually the less desirable of the two major ones that came out, which means it probably came out second. So there's one reason that it's not a $100 box. It is in pretty good shape, but it does have a little damage. You can't really, well, you can kind of see it with the light. There's a little water damage there. Not bad though. I mean, this is in really good shape compared to most boxes you'll come across. The styrofoam is great as well. It's the pamphlets, the pages, the manuals inside that people are like, man, you don't see those very often. That should, you know, bump it up a little bit. The problem is whatever water damage was caused here actually got onto those papers, and they don't come apart. They're all stuck together. So those papers are pretty much not worth anything. But that's why I put it at 75. It's probably worth 65 to 70. Some have sold for less on auction, but that's about what this one is worth. So, and I'm happy a viewer got it. All right, I grabbed some shoes out of the bin. I had to dig for them, so I spared you. These, rose-colored Nikes are headed out to Kelly, who is a viewer. Kelly, thank you. It sold for $20. They sold for $20 plus shipping. Very, very complimentary. I really appreciate the comment. And say hello to your mother as well. They said they used to go out to garage sales before it was so popular. And they asked for some bubble bucks, and so any purchase that anybody makes, if you want some bubble bucks, just let me know in the comment on the purchase, and we'll make sure you get them. Thanks to Joel at American Bubble Boy. We appreciate that. And if you don't want the bubble bucks and you need bubble wrap, go ahead and use the description below, and you can go ahead over there and grab them. Some of you may remember the panda sale. Paid $0.25 a piece for a bunch of pandas. Sold some really, really quickly, and then a couple hung around for a while. This is one that hung around for a while. So $0.25 into $19 plus shipping. I think this is a Toys R Us brand, which might give it a little bit more desirability. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Only at, I can't read that. Oh, because it's in Spanish. Toys R Us, Animal Alley. There you go. $20 plus shipping. And if you're new out there and you're wondering about shipping something like that, it's really light. That might be under 15 ounces. If it is, I would put it in a poly bag. There's nothing on here that's going to get broken at all. And I would put, you know, the hard eyes, but there's nothing mechanical or anything. I'd put it in a poly bag. I'd smush it down, ship it out first class. If it's over 16 ounces, I'm going to find a box, probably the number 7 box or something, and just ship it out like that. Pretty darn simple. It's not that complicated. And I have all my boxes right here in the Commonwealth Picker shipping table. Josie, thank you for making a purchase of the Commonwealth Picker shipping table. The plans for the shipping table over on CommonwealthPicker.com. My wife is staring in the window at me, trying to make me laugh. She's been out there playing with Turner, so. All right, I made a lot sale here. She's still looking at me. Go away. Zach made a purchase here. Repeat buyer. I can't even with you. I'm going to have to put the shades down. And he bought some, well, let me show it to you. All of this sold for $53.45 plus shipping. We're going to refund you the difference in the shipping cost because he bought them all together. So we'll do that. So this is the biggest priced item here. These are actually fairly desirable if you can find the old Rubbermaid stuff, kind of like mid-century modern look to it. The green, it's like a salad bowl here. and a bunch of salad bowls or cereal dishes or something like that. And when I picked that up, I got it at the $300 plush sale. And there's no comps for this. I'm like, that's going to eventually sell, and it did, and these sell, but not for very much. These steamers, these Tupperware steamers. So 53 and change plus shipping for those, and we thank you for the purchase, and I hope you enjoy. And we sold, I think this will probably be the last auction that we do for the Bad Cat Coffee Commonwealth Picker tumblers, the 50-50 charity split auctions. And this one went with a bunch of stickers and the Enema Man as well, the blue CWP Enema Man, which you can find on CommonwealthPicker.com. But we put it all together in a lot, and we auctioned it off. And this one, I think, will be the last one. Maybe we'll auction one more off. I think I have 3 left, but they're not going to be made again, and they're really cool, that sleek design and the collaboration with Bad Cat. So if you haven't already, go check out their website. They're awesome people. Really, really awesome people, and got great coffee too. So you can still buy these, but just a Bad Cat without my logo. And this went to Craig. Thanks. Hope the money helps the charity. It will for sure. And gives my dog something to chew on. Just kidding, he says. He's talking about this guy right here. Thanks for everything. Love the channel. Craig, thank you for everything. We appreciate you, and I hope he enjoys it. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope the Enema Man gets things moving for you. All right, y'all, Turner made a homeschool hustler store sale, and you have no idea what that thing is, do you? You really don't, do you? I feel like a failure as a father. You don't know who this guy is?
No.
Yeah. First of all, it's a McDonald's toy, and it's similar to this one over here. Have you seen this one over here? Well, it's not similar. It's the same character, but this is when I was a kid. It's a character in He-Man. Have you ever heard of He-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, well, that's a McDonald's toy. I don't know the date on it, but it's definitely not that old. And it sold for $4.95 plus shipping, so not very much at all. But it's actually not quite even enough. Well, I think it is, because we got it for free, essentially. So it's very close to give you enough money to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
All right, I figured we'd head out to the shed for a minute. How you doing, chickens? How you doing? I figured we'd do that now, and then we still have a few sales to go. It's a bit of an overcast day, and we don't have lighting in here just yet. But it's enough lighting, I think, to show you. So we've got our cabinets coming in. I bought some hardware at a yard sale the other day for the handles for $1. So that was kind of cool. Each handle, I think, was $1. Those are probably $5, $6 a piece. So we're having to change course as to the counter we were gonna put on it, which we talked about the other day, because they didn't have it in stock, and to order it was gonna be crazy money. And so we're actually gonna probably go a super cheap route, get some really nice wood, and we're probably gonna stain it, believe it or not, the same color that we're gonna stain up here, and kind of make it connect the whole thing. It won't be a great transition in pictures, but for most of the stuff we sell, it's not gonna matter, and if it does, we'll use photo room. So anyway, it is coming along slowly but surely. There hasn't been much done since our last update, but I figured I would show you that at least, and I don't think there's much done back here either. Doesn't look like it. Same stuff back here. So we're coming right along. If you haven't seen it before, there's going to be a ton of storage, what I call upstairs storage. I have a ladder, a nice big opening. We're going to put tons of totes up there, tons and tons, all buying season long. We're going to put tons of totes up there as well. That's going to be the majority of the storage. We're going to pull them out in the wintertime and list them. And then, of course, we're going to have tons of storage in here as well, kind of sorting storage, closed storage for all the unlisted inventory. Pretty excited about it. Don't forget to check SupplyHut.com. Use code Commonwealth if you're interested in getting a discount. I don't know, Charlie, if you're listening, but I used my own discount code so I could get 5% off. Was I allowed to do that? I did it. Anyway, thank you to Charlie at SupplyHut. This thing's coming along. Sold another Liberty University shirt, size medium polo. They're $2 at Walmart on clearance. A couple years ago, we have sold a bunch, but we're down to $15 on them. And, you know, $2 into $15 free ship isn't a whole lot of money, but there were so many off of one listing, it was worth it. And we are well into the pure profit. Easy shipper too. Bought a ton of remotes about a year ago and have sold most of them off, and some of them are kind of borderline-ish, even worth listing, and this was one of them, but we did because it was in great shape, had the battery back. It's a Sony DVD remote, which isn't all that great. great. But you know what? It sold for eventually on clearance $8.25 plus shipping. So it is all pure profit after. Actually, it's free shipping, so it's not much. We're looking at like $3-4 bucks. But you know what? It's $3-4 bucks I didn't have, and it's super easy. Sold some vintage ET jewelry. What do you know? Every episode, probably every episode for the next 50 years. 50, I don't know. These might outlast me, y'all. I might be long gone before these all sell out. We have so many, but they are really cool. Gertie, ET earrings right there. Drew Barrymore. Put her in the title. Definitely put her in the title for sure. And then the Star Power, like orange flower, I don't know what you call it, earrings, ET. And those sold to a viewer, I think total like 14-ish. I think, or something like that, plus shipping. These went to Alexis. She says, hey, Kevin, hello from Wisconsin. I like that. Hello, Wisconsin. That's pretty good. I have been watching your Flipper and Picker channels for a while now and just started Garage Sale Nation channel a few weeks ago. Really cool. It's where we put our shorts and put kind of videos that don't quite fit on Commonwealth Picker or Commonwealth Flipper. It's where we put Uncle Mark's garage sales. And I got to read the rest of your message, but that reminded me of something. So Garage Sale Nation is actually born out of a Facebook group called Garage Sale Nation. So if you are interested in checking out massive garage sales again across the country, go check out Garage Sale Nation Facebook group. And as we enter the, you know, the fall and the winter, garage sales in a lot of this part of the country here, a lot of the country, you just don't find them very often. So, but you do start to find them now in Florida and the places in the South that are warmer. California, Southern California still has them, Nevada and places like that. So I think what we're going to do in the winter months and the late fall months here is start allowing people to post massive community sales in those states. We wanted to stay away from community sales unless they had 100 sales. That's kind of our little limit, right? If we don't consider it a massive sale unless there's 100 different sellers. But I think we might, for the winter months when it's slow, if you know of any community sales that can guarantee over 50 sales, go post it on Garage Sale Nation. You can check out GarageSaleNation.net as well, and you can find some sales. At any rate, just a little side note that I thought maybe would interest some folks, but maybe not unless you're a member of that group. So thank you. Oh, I got to read the message. She says she loves the family being involved. This is my first purchase from you. Thanks, Alexis. P.S. I have a Shih Tzu Maltese mix, and your dog reminds me of her. My little old lady can no longer see, but is still happier than ever. That's awesome. So it's not awesome she can't see, but it's awesome she's happier than ever. Hope you enjoy the earrings. So this Casey Kane jacket, this is in okay condition. It's actually in very good condition, but it needs cleaned. But this is a woman's XL right here. This is a bundle deal we bought with another jacket that's going to sell for a lot of money. And we paid $70 total for both. He was asking $70 for the one, or $75, I can't remember. And we got him to throw this one in for free, you know, with that bundle deal. And so this one sold for $49 plus shipping. So it's definitely a way to reduce your cost overall on an item, is to get somebody to throw something in. So, hey, I'll take that. 50 bucks almost plus shipping on a throw-in. Just one sale in here today. That's all we have. Actually, there was two, but I had put the Casey Kane jacket out there on those purchases, so I had to bring it out. This was the 4th oldest clothing item in my store, and it got put out on that 25% off sale, and it sold. Super happy. It only sold for $22.50 free shipping, but I only paid $3.99 for it, so there still is a little bit of profit even after reducing it 25%. It's a pretty good jacket. Somebody's going to get a nice little jacket, and I'll make like 10 bucks. Boots is in here. That's terrible. All right, what you got?
Scott got a Trash Cash gray shirt and a yellow We Get Things Moving shirt. And Sarah got an Animal Man. Okay, very cool. I like it. Trash Cash shirts are back in the back right there. Somebody gave you a gift when I was down there at the Prison to Profit conference. Mm-hmm. Check it out. See if you like that. It's Raise Hell Resell. That's who they are, and we've met them a couple times. They went to a Morgan Wallen concert, and they heard that you went to one. Yeah. And said, you know what, maybe she might like this. It's like a backstage, cool. Like the people that like do VIP, and they get the little thing, and they're like, hey. Whoa, that's Reagan really cool. Might like it. You like that? Yeah. Awesome. Very cool. Thank you. Well, we thank you. Appreciate it. And bye. And don't forget your stickers at CommonwealthPicker.com. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Reagan's
niece. She's sitting a little funny. She had a little gymnastics injury, so I got to carry her upstairs, y'all. Hey, y'all. Thanks for joining us today. I don't have really anything to say, but I do have one question for y'all out there. How has Q4 been for you so far? Are you seeing a slight uptick in sales? Are you seeing it stay steady, or are you seeing it go down? So just curious to get everybody's take. I like to kind of have a finger on the pulse to see what's going on out there on eBay. Thank y'all for joining us, and I can't wait to see you next time.